What's up, guys? I'm back. I'm finally back. It's been forever. I don't even know where to begin. I missed you guys so goddamn much while I was gone. I'm back. I bought a laptop. I bought a mic. I know the sound quality is exceptionally worse than before, but we're gonna make do with it. We're gonna keep this ball rolling. And yeah, I'm back. And without further ado, let's get into the video. One of my favorite things to do in TF2 is trade. I've always loved collecting cool and expensive items, and trading is how I've acquired a lot of these items. Throughout my 3 or so years of trading, I also met some really cool people that I still sometimes do deals with today. Overall, trading, be it high tier or low tier, can be a pretty enjoyable experience. Now, trading has been a feature in TF2 for over a decade now, and there has been a constantly changing climate/community surrounding it for all of its existence. And trading is a lot different now than it was back in 2012. Some might say it's harder to trade today than back then, others may say otherwise, and some people say that trading isn't even worth doing in this day and age. So today, I'm going to be answering the question that is in the title of the video. Is trading worth it in 2024? Now, if you want to get into trading, there's a few things that you need to consider. One thing that comes to mind right away is, what do I want to trade for? Meaning, do I want to trade low tier items like craft hats or certain weapons, or do I want to trade for higher tier items like unusuals? Either option has its own community that surrounds it. For example, low tier trading, you have websites such as trade.tf that displays classified listings for low tier items, and more importantly, there's also a few TF2 community servers with people that actively sell low tier items. These can range from trade_plaza to one of these 4 Minecraft maps, but nonetheless, deals are made here pretty often. And since some or most low tier items can be bought with as little as like 10 cents, deals are pretty easy to make and they happen rather quickly. Now, this may sound pretty cool, but like I said, things are a lot different nowadays with low tier trading. Nowadays, low tier trade servers basically don't exist. There may be like a few, but they're almost a thing of the past. And that takes out a lot of possibilities to find trade partners and make deals. Nowadays, low-tier trading is a lot more boring than it used to be, but it's very easy. You can just buy almost any craft hat, weapon, anything you want really from a bot. Just type a command and boom, trade done. You can also sell your items with a bot too, which makes selling items a lot easier too, but a lot more boring because it takes out the element of negotiation and communication, etc. It's boring. A lot of what made trading fun back then was the interactions you'd make with the community, especially in trade servers. I mean, shit, I have 2 videos on the channel from way back when just having fun in trade servers. So yeah, low tier trading is definitely possible, it's just boring. Now let's talk about high tier trading. If you're like me and you get turned on over unusual hats, this might be the way for you to go. Now, there's a lot of ways people trade for unusuals. For example, some people just like trading an unusual for another unusual or 2 unusuals for the same value as the one you traded. But there's also some people that try to make a profit from trading. This is where it gets interesting. This is where we get more into the economy and price values and like different unusual effects, etc. It's a whole different can of worms for another video. But if you've traded before, you'd know that negotiating and making deals with people, especially if you make a profit, is really fun. And if you're younger, you might learn a thing or two about economics, like investing and negotiating, etc. Now, if you want to get into unusual trading, you'll have to make an initial investment. A lot of videos suggest an investment of 20 to 25 keys, which is a pretty good amount. You can buy some pretty good looking unusuals with only 20 keys. And unlike low-tier trade servers, there are a few very active high-tier trade servers like Firepower or Skyle. So making deals there and advertising especially is made pretty easy. And when you're looking for things to buy or places to sell, there's a lot of very helpful websites like backpack.tf that not only give you an up-to-date price suggestion for currency, but it can also show you listings and price suggestions for unusual hats. Now, this is where problems open up for unusual trading. Just like low-tier trading, there are a lot of unusual trade bots too, and this can make it hard sometimes to sell items. If you have an item that's worth 35 keys and you know for sure it's around that price range, like you know the previous sales of that item are around 35 keys, and there's a bot offering to buy it for 18 keys, which is sometimes referred to by the trading community as quick selling or a dump price, and you try to sell it for a real person, chances are that person might just go by the quick sell price and try to lowball you, which can kind of be discouraging for traders trying to make a profit from trading. And a lot of people in trade servers advertise that they only buy quick sells, which can become a huge source of toxicity in trade servers and in the trading community in general. Some trade servers don't even allow people to advertise that they're buying quick sells, or selling quick sells, like firepowered. And that happens a lot more often than you'd think. It's honestly one of the reasons why I've fallen distant from trading too, because the high-tier trading scene is so heavily run by bots, it's honestly hard to make a deal with a human, other than in a trade server. But for the most part, unusual trading has a very large community surrounding it, and most of the time it's pretty fun. But sometimes it can get a little boring too, just like low-tier trading. Now, hopefully all that information about the current trading climate is enough for you to make a decision. Is trading worth getting involved in with this day and age? All in all, it's up to you, and it all depends on what you're looking to get out of it. But I would highly suggest that you give it a try. Whether it's high or low tier trading that you're getting into, you'll either A, have fun and meet some cool people, B, make a little bit of side cash, or C, you'll learn something new. Now, before I sign off, there's a few things that all aspiring traders need to remember before embarking on their trading journey. 1. Patience is key. Sometimes you'll find yourself advertising and trying to sell something for days, weeks, even months at a time without any offers. But trust me, when that day comes when someone offers you a fat pile of keys for something you've been trying to sell forever, you'll not only feel overjoyed that you just made a good deal, but you'll feel good about yourself because you were patient. And in the end, it all paid off. And another thing, with all communities, there's bound to be some pieces of shit within those communities. And the pieces of shit that I'm referring to in the TF2 community are scammers. Scammers, believe it or not, are everywhere and have an infinite number of ways to find your account and try to lure you into a scam. So before you get involved with any high tier or even low tier trading, educate yourself on scammers, different scam methods, how you can tell if someone's a scammer, everything you need to know before making a decision that could cost you big time. And so remember, patience truly is a virtue and something you need to have if you want to get into trading. And don't get scammed. So, what did you guys think of this video? If you enjoyed it, if you liked it, if you hated it, if you have any critiques, constructive criticism, insults, anything, drop it down in the comment section below. With that, thank you guys so much for watching my comeback video, my return video. I really appreciate everyone who stuck around with the channel when I was gone. That means a lot to me. And yeah, 2024 begins now for the channel. And I don't plan on stopping anytime soon. And if I do, I'll let you know. But I don't plan on it happening. So, also, thank you to Shmoo from Shrubland for making this thumbnail. I really appreciate it. I had to buy a laptop and a microphone and a mouse and Wi-Fi in the span of a week to get back into YouTubing. So the thumbnail work, just to save me a little bit of time, is much appreciated, and I can't put it into words how appreciative I am. And it's really good work. So thank you so much. Go subscribe to Shrubland. He deserves it for making this work of art. But anyways, enough of me rambling. I'll see you guys in the next one, which is going to be sooner than before. So anyways, I love you guys, and I'll talk to you later. Peace out.